Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Icewind Dale. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today in the lair. I actually don't know the name of this place. It is a place, and we freed all the slaves. They were... what were they doing? What were the slaves doing? That was the museum entrance. Right. Ice tunnel. And we now need to come up here because there was a door that was there. I don't know if it was locked. And then we have the rickety bridge that we came in from. I think. An Upper Dorn's Keep. Didn't we come in through there? I think so. I guess we'll find out. Nothing that we should be concerned with at the moment. So this is how we got in. This is the museum basement, and that is the road to Kaldahar. But the road to Kaldahar is actually just the world map, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to take it, I think. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So that's the way out. Wow, that is a weird... There's a weird connection. That does not make sense. But, well, maybe it's a tunnel that leads over here or something. So if I do this... Yeah, roll the Kaldahar here being the road to everywhere. So we're gonna go back... Yeah, so we came in from there. Well... That makes a sound. That makes a sound. Okay, what is our journal objective right now? We found a woman named Vera. Yeah, we did. Oh, that's still gonna stay there. Shadows and Whispers. Broken quests. Yeah. It's one of the many reasons why you always should be able to just remove quests from your journal. Any game whatsoever, you should have a button that just, like, hide this quest forever. And then another button over there to show hidden quests, just in case you screw up. Because obviously, you know. So we gave the heart stem to Laryl and used that to discover the location of the evil that plagues Kaldahar. From what the Heartstone was able to divine, the threat lies deep within the dwarf fortress of Dorn's Deep. Wait. Yeah. What I'm confused about... Let me go to the other location. Oh, wait, there's something here. Lower Dorn's Deep. How? Where? Was the other one to Lower Dorn's Deep as well? I wonder? I forget. The other one, you know, the location in the other...
Leaving the horrors of the Frost Giant caves behind them, the party made their way into the deepest tunnels of the Dwarven complex. In the distance, a bright red glow emanated from the mouth of a large corridor, indicating that they were not alone in the darkness of Lower Dorn's Deep.
We are not alone. The voice of Durel Anatha. Halt. I cannot allow you to proceed. Says who? I am the voice of Durel Anatha. I speak on behalf of my superior, Reverend Brother Bokelin. These lands are sacred to the Church of Ilmater. As a paladin of Torm, it is my duty to obey his commands. Bokelin, one of the priests in Kaldahar, told me about him. What's he doing up here? It is not my place to question the activities or motives of an esteemed member of the Holy Church of Suffering. Reverend Brother Bokelin and Brother Harkin commend me in death, as other holy men of the Trinity did in life. It is my eternal penance. What do you mean? Once I was like you, a paladin of Torm. It was my duty to seek out traitors, vow breakers, and the unfaithful across the realms. When I heard the conflict between the elves and the Hand of the Seldarin and the dwarves of Dorn's Deep, I came to investigate. The elves of the Hand, yeah. I tried to get to the root of the problem, to discover the treacherous party responsible for the pestilence of mistrust and open aggression. I swore to Torm that I would not allow the dwarves and elves to wage war against each other. This was my folly, my downfall. In my pride, I believed I could divert the massive rivers of suspicion and hatred that flowed between the races. But mostly from the elves to the dwarves, I was wrong. They would not hear my words. Desperate to see that my vow was not broken, I threw myself between the charging dwarven warriors and the stalwart elven archers. So many arrows pierced my body, so many dwarven feet broke my bones. I did not feel them, but my soul felt the weight of the duty's bond. I could not ascend to judgment. Weighted down by my guilt, I remained here among the dead. Now my guilt is spread upon the table before me. Hungry, it consumes me in an eternal holy vigil. It will never be satisfied. Satiated, in fact. Despite this, I must obey. I must eternally serve the Church of the Triad, Tyr, Torm, and Ilmater. It is my duty. I will wait here until time itself shatters my shackles against the spine of the world. Is there anything that can be done for you? No, no longer. My armor is made from the shackles of slaves, and my voice comes from the tongues of those slaves. They speak the words that I cannot. Cutting out tongues and enslaving people doesn't sound like something a good church would do. Shouldn't that free you from obligation? Unless I have direct proof that they do not represent Ilmater, I must serve them without question. Brother Harkin can see you through my eyes now. He is communicating me, or commanding me to attack you. I must obey him. It is my duty. Of course. Do as you must, and I will kill you. I should also probably sleep. A little. Let's sleep after I kill you. Weapon ineffective here from Gilladel. Okay, so everybody switches to range to melee. Nah, whatever. It's good here. Do we all have melee on? Yes, we do. You're attacking Goronin, so you're gonna be pointless. Goronin is taking damage. Weapon ineffective from Ardagar. Really? I wonder if it's because of the type of damage. Slashing? Could be. If this is Gilladell's still ineffective. Who's doing damage? Malkava. It could be plus 3, yeah. There's some creatures, I think plus 3 is the normal one. Goronin is also doing damage. With a plus 2. Okay, well, it isn't. I think it's the type of damage or something. I don't fully understand. It doesn't matter. It barely can hit us because we have so much armor class. I say that. And I say that I need to sleep, but it didn't die. We have salamanders with auras of fire. I don't like this. There's also somebody named Svirfneblin, potentially? It could be just their race as well, because these people are not named salamanders. Okay, let's bring you there. The voice of Dur... Yeah. Yeah, I figured that he wouldn't either die forever now or something, but I think he's just gonna come back. Sverfling, do you talk to me? Hello. You picked the wrong place to poke your nose. Get out of here before Marketh and his goons find you. Well, I think his goons found me a while back. That's not great. Okay. Well, there's a lot of people in here. Let's just kill that one before anything happens, and we are indeed taking fire damage from auras. That is not ideal. Let's bring you in there, though. I mean, that thing is not aggressive. So we're technically not in combat with it. In fact, we can attack it, because there's a button to attack anything. But we might not, we might be able to sleep, because if it doesn't patrol for hunting us, it's probably only scripted. Can't fight, yep. She says it in such a weird way. I'm not a big fan of the way she says it. Let's see, get the big ones in there. Unfortunately, they're after her. Let's move you. Okay, that's a little bit... Okay, everybody attacks there. It's a little bit of damage. But the big problem is... she's also taking damage from normal weapons. So everybody here attack there. She's still taking damage. Potion of has extra healing. Who has the other potion? There you are. Put that over there. Drink. That's relatively simple. Who's shooting her? Is it the Svirflins? Huge vats of molten metal bubble and hiss overhead. Rust on the sides of the vats indicate they must have been dormant for a long period of time. No, it doesn't indicate that at all, whatsoever. It definitely does not. Okay, so I think we're gonna... I don't know who... Spellcast. Heal medium wounds. That is reasonable. Let's bring you up front. Let's keep casting healing spells on you. Hopefully she does seem to be taking quite a lot of damage and she's gonna die.
I must insist on receiving some aid.
Yes. Yes, you must. It is pretty bad. Send you up there. So the spell has been cast. We haven't even leveled up. Let's cast another one. And I think I might be able to cast another one with you. It's taking magic damage. So Cantor is now the target. That's good news. It's a tarnished sentry. Okay. Yeah. Keep at it. Just keep casting. You're the one. Okay. I think we might get lucky. No, we are not gonna get casting. Not gonna get lucky. Garona is really failing at things. And you really need to kill that. Is it? It's not immune, is it? I don't think it is. Okay, so you are casting that still. And I'm gonna move you around. This sentry, tarnished though it may be, still... Oh, it's pursuing Garonin. This is good news. That is really good news. Okay. And then you guys... Let's see. No, Garonin, stick where you are. Kill that. You, ranged, and you are good. Okay. So everyone attack here. Weapon ineffective from Gilladel. Okay, it does explain what's going on. So attack there and get some magic missiles in that guy's face, hopefully. We're gonna need a little bit of positioning, because I can do... not really positioning, actually. Kind of a shame. Weapon ineffective all over. Wait, what? Goronin is having weapon ineffective. Okay, the +4 is not going to make it ineffective. Let's attack here. So, you don't attack. Well, we should do melee. I don't know if this is a good idea, because we're all very, very injured. That is a kill. Okay, so everybody goes in there. This guy just is relentless. Oh, it's also a tarnished sentry. Absolutely relentless in attacking Garonin. We have some throwing axes and a battle axe and all that. Okay, so now what I want is I want to be able to save. There we go. And now I want to be able to sleep. And we can do that. We did it. No, we did it. We did it. What is that? We see something. It's a salamander. Salamander is okay. So, everybody in ranged combat. We did not heal completely, but that's alright. We can sleep again after the salamander is dead. Which will happen in swift fashion. Because we have all ranged weapons. There's another one showing up. Oh, there's many of them. Oh, the tarnished sentry coming from there. Okay. Well, you're... Oh, there's also a salamander. That's bad news. We'll see. Oh, the sentry doesn't seem to be moving all that much. That's weird. What exactly is going on? I see some missiles coming this way. You see that? Oh, that it's attacking with ranged... That's what it was. Yeah, okay. So, you go there. And you go there first, because I want to see if there's anybody else. There isn't anybody else. So then we switch to our melee weapons. And that thing must be immune to +3, or... I don't know. I don't know what it's immune to. Maybe the damage I was doing with a +2 was just the extra damage, because there's... Even though you're immune to a +2 weapon, you can still take the extra damage that happens. These things are 6,000 experience, which is pretty beefy. It's a pretty healthy amount of experience there. And we're likely to need to... Oh, level ups, of course. We're likely to need to get new ammo pretty soon. So, the saving throws are reduced by a bunch we have one level 4 and one level 5 slots. It might not be new spells. We're going to see. The lore is irrelevant. It is a level... What? Level 2 spells? I get another level 2 spell? I think that's what it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then, what do I want? I want damage if I could. Although, right now, we have... Oh, it's really nice that we can see the other ones. So we got Horror, just in case. Detect Invisibility, just in case. That's a good combination. And then we have Melf's Acid Arrow, which is also pretty decent. Oh, we also have the Snowball Swarm that I rarely use. And honestly, I'm very upset about it. We got the Resist Fear. Resist Fear is also really nice. It's like the counter to Horror. I think I'm going to go with it. It's really nice for sorcerers, because you just have that in the back pocket. If you need it, there it is. Yeah, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Let's learn it. And we have another level 3. So what do we have right now? Melf's Minute Meteors. And Remove Magic. Again, a sort of last resort kind of spell. We have a Skull Trap. Protection from normal missiles. Honestly, I expect enemies to... Well, that would make us immune to the axes that are being thrown at us. But again, it's just for the spellcaster. It's not really the be-all and all. So if it were for the whole team, it would be interesting. But yeah, I don't really think that's good. Lightning Bolt is really powerful, but it really, really unwieldy. And I'll just end up killing my team. Might as well not even bother. Invisibility, 10% radius. I need the improved one. Improved invisibility, that's where it's at. Ice Lance, Hold Undead, Hold Person. Hold Undead, it is a save versus spell. This thing can be really good. I hope I'll be able to learn it for our Astagar. I don't know. Ooh, Fireball. Oh yeah. Instead of Melf's Math, yeah. Flame Arrow is also interesting. What's the maximum here? Fireball is always 1d6 to a maximum of 10d6. So it's pretty decent. The Greater Fireball is, I think, 12d6. It's not amazing. This one is 1d6 points of piercing damage plus 46 points of fire damage. And that is 1 bolt for every 5 experience levels. This sucks. No, it doesn't. Actually, wait. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. So if you're at level 20, you're throwing a 2. Yeah, so 4 at level 20 would be 46 plus 4 times 4. That's not 12. 16d6. Flame Arrow. Yeah. At higher levels, this is way better than the Fireball. Of course, the Fireball has the advantage of hitting everybody. It makes sense that it would be better than Fireball, but it's better in a very specific way. We also have another level 4, and I think, yeah, Minor Sequencer, and there's another one that I have, Wizard's Eye. A waste of time, all of them. Not really. Minor Sequencer is kind of alright. Belton's Burning Blood. The spell turns the target's blood to flame, doing 3d4 hit points of damage every round, and driving a victim berserk with pain. The target gets a save versus spell every round. If successful, the damage and the berserk state are negated, so the whole damage is negated, which is not really what I like. Contagion is really, really weird, and I believe it only hits enemies, but it's interesting. Enchanted Weapon, no. Farsight, no. Greater Malison. Yeah, we're gonna need Greater Malison. That's just a thing we're gonna need. Having 2 spellcasters casting Greater Malison on people. Yeah, that's something we're gonna need for sure. There's other things that would be nice, but I think Greater Malison is just the one that I need. Secret Word is the other one that I might want, but the other spellcaster already has it. Everything else is okay. We have a level 5 with a Breach here. Animate Dead. Animate Dead is pretty powerful because creates the lowest of the undead monsters, usually from... What do you mean, creates? The undead remain animated until they are destroyed. Is that not what I think it is? I thought it was an animated warrior or a skeleton warrior or something that shows up. So we have Breach right now, and we have nothing else. Sunfire is really interesting, but it's around the spellcaster, so it isn't very good for us. Shroud of Flame is interesting. Does that give me immunity to anything? No, it doesn't. Shadow Door, protection from normal, protection from electricity might be good, but it's just for the caster. For 1 turn per level. That is interesting. Phantom Blade. No, Phantom Blade is the stuff. Yep, we're gonna go with Phantom Blade for sure. This spell creates a translucent shadow-like, weightless area of magical force extending from the fingers of one of the caster's hand. No, it isn't what I think it is. The silent blade-shaped construct, cutting edges, or the cutting edges of the silent blade-shaped construct inflict slashing damage, just as those of a real sword. And it's a +3 magical sword. Lower resistance. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna need that sort of stuff. That's just how it goes, I'm afraid. Spells we need is spells we get. Even though I would like to have a little bit more freedom there. May not rest it this time. I think... I don't know why I may not, but I could not. Let's get you up there. Hello, please attack him. I'll really appreciate... Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. The one danger of you using the extra level ammo is that maybe you run out of ammo when an enemy dies, and then when you click on the next one, you're using the new ammo. So it could be that I do that by mistake, but we're gonna persevere and push on. So let me get everybody on ranged, because these salamanders, I think they have. Did I try that? Did I confirm that their aura does fire damage? I think we did. What is this thing? Huge. Oh, yeah, it's the rusted thing. So the reason why it doesn't confirm anything, that it's just rusted outside, is because iron will rust by itself. The only situation where iron won't rust is when it is being, when there's friction. Like, for example, I don't know, I was gonna say brake pads. The brake pad, the discs of some cars are made of just normal iron, and they will rust if the car doesn't run and doesn't brake, so they will just become all rusty. But then when you start, the car starts to drive again and you start to brake it, the rust will disappear because it gets scrubbed away by the brake pads themselves. So the disc itself is made of iron, sometimes, most of the time it is, on cheaper cars anyway. Most of the time it's made of iron, but it just, that would be a situation where, oh, that car hasn't run in a while because the brake pads are all rusty. It's not that they're broken or anything, it's just that, that's how it's supposed to be. The outsides of the vats don't see any friction. If it's rusty, then they're old. That's what it is. How old? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell. But the vats should not be made of iron, because the iron is particularly good at conducting heat. And, are those crucibles? They are crucibles, yeah. So you wouldn't want the heat to dissipate, otherwise this thing would solidify in there. So, unless they're being... How... Actually, I don't know if a crucible is supposed to conduct heat or if it's supposed to preserve heat inside. I think it isn't supposed to conduct heat. I'm not sure. Huh. I don't know. I have never done forging or anything. The most I have... Well, actually, I have seen somebody forge, but I've studied a little bit of it, but I've just read some principles here and there. And this goes to the Lower Dorn Mines, where we will indeed go later, but not right now. Though... The Sverfrenikasons are taking damage because the Salamanders are just around, and those little guys are just idiots. And that might be why I couldn't save that other time. It's because somebody was taking damage. It's weird. Oh, that's a tarnished thing. Okay. Switch to the good weapons. This is dangerous because there might be other enemies around. And indeed there are. So I will send you up there to try to deal with them. Because everybody's over here taking damage. There's another tarnished thing over there. Cantor seems to be taking damage, which is really bad. That tarnished... Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty bad. Let's kill this thing. Yeah, we're all taking a lot of damage. I think they're all attacking Goronin, though. I say that as I hear sounds that are definitely not Goronin. No. Bad news. Real bad news. I was trying to save the Sverfly Flumpsons. This cart is filled with ore and stone debris. The wheels are locked with rust. Yeah, they do make things out of iron in here, don't they? Which is not necessarily the best thing to do. How'd you like a gut full of arrows? This is easier than shooting deep gnomes in a cattle pen. Oh, that's what we were... Ardagar's just taking damage. Hey, stupid, get out of here. No, I won't get out of here. I don't even know what's going on. Fengla. Hi. Why don't you try to come storm the tower, moron, says that person. The deep gnome girl stares at you blankly. She looks unhappy. She is carrying a small bag full of apples and 2 bottles of wine. She wears a large key around her neck. Hello, little girl. How are you? What is your name? She points to her right forearm. Branded into her skin is the name Fengla. What's wrong? Can't you speak? Fengla opens her mouth. She has no tongue. It appears to have been cut out. Who did this to you? She points to the upper reaches of the palace in the northeastern portion of the cavern. She then points to the brand of a pickaxe on her wrist. Where are you taking that food? Fengla points to a tower in the southeast portion of the cavern. It is surrounded by a moat of lava, which is in turn surrounded by underdark cattle pens filled with deep gnome slaves. Hey, honey, could I borrow the key to the watchtower for a little while? Fengla smiles and holds out the key. Thanks, Fengla. So she won't be able to get into the tower, which I suspect is a good thing. And these are deep gnomes. I don't remember hearing about the deep gnomes in the previous games that I played in the Forgotten Realms. But, ooh, papers, please. Yeah, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Icewind Dale. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.